Hey, what you doing there?
Oh, gosh, Jack. You caught me. I'm like chilling.
I'm all stuffed.
Well, if I sit up though, then my feet don't touch the floor.
Oh my god. Look at that.
Stop! Don't show them.
Whoa, look at those feet. Look at those shoes.
Stop, Jack. Yeah. So Jack took me out to lunch today, so I wore a pretty dress. And now we're back, and we just filmed a reel for Instagram. We started posting them even here on YouTube, and it was like, oh, but they don't let us choose the cover.
They don't let us choose the cover, yeah. And it's,
so we've been putting them still on IG. So yeah, so welcome to another Friday with V. Clearly, we're right in the middle of all kinds of fun stuff, and we've actually been trying to clean up this room because last week was chaos.
it was
I think at
so
one point
insane.
I was like, we cannot do one more thing.
No.
We have hit our max. We cannot do anything else, but it was such a good week.
One thing, which was sleep. That's
true.
Just knocked it off the schedule.
Yep, I'm like, the eye twitch is back. I may need to sleep. So this week in our Friday with V, we're going to show you some of the changes that we're making. This is kind of what we were thinking, right? Like, let's show them what's going on in here.
Show them in here.
We've got a whole bunch of stuff we're moving out of the house right now, so I'll kind of give you some sneak peeks of some stuff. The closet is not finished yet, but because we've taken everything out of the closet, then we have like stuff everywhere. So we're just trying to get the house reset. We had the big Amazon live. First of all, we had a big makeover. And so I did a ton of Amazon stuff, and you can see some sneak peeks over on our Amazon storefront. And then I was sitting here linking up on Instagram some of the Amazon finds. Like, this greenery is actually from Amazon, and it's faux, and it's a really good faux.
It's a really good.
Jack thought it was real. I think especially like from a distance, you can see it in the vase over there. That's why I'm pointing that way.
Oh.
Jack's like zoning out.
Sorry, I was focused on the pretty girl in the white dress.
Oh, please. But yeah, there's some great fun stuff in here. So yeah, maybe we'll give you guys a little tour, and we have a fun dinner planned for this evening as well.
And some fun dessert.
We've gotten the most amazing delivery from Brightland. They sent us this gorgeous, incredible box of olive oil. So we have planned an entire meal around it. So we're very excited about that. But in the meantime, let me finish adding my links to Instagram, and then I'll give you guys a tour. Make sure you hit subscribe so you don't miss out on getting to see all the makeovers. And of course, everything that we show you will be linked up, because we're going to give you kind of a tour of what we're getting rid of, what's going, what's moving out, and some of the May decorating tips that we are doing this month. And we're going to have so much fun, and we got a lot to show you guys.
Yeah, we do.
It's going to be a busy Friday with V. I know. All right, let's do it.
All right.
Okay, I'm going to actually put this. We have our big project, hopefully, with Ty Pennington is getting very close to being wrapped up. I know that some of you who are in the US know who Ty Pennington is. For those of you that are abroad, you may or may not know, he's a celebrity here in the home decor and home renovation realm. He's been on TV, he's been on lots of different shows. He's on our would you say home renovation channel with this
he's one of
home
the
and garden?
OGs too in this space.
Yeah, he is. So he was on Trading Spaces in like late 90s and early 2000s. And so we've been working on a project with him, and it's just been so delayed, as so many of our projects have been. We've had so many things in the works for the last 2 years, but it's just, we've faced so many delays, and so it's really fun that everything's coming together. But I've ordered a ton of stuff that will be going to his property for staging, and I actually should have showed him before we had it all taken down.
Oh, there's so much.
There's so much stuff because we have it's basically a 3-bedroom unit. I don't know what that was. A 3-bedroom unit.
Yeah.
With a mezzanine and an outdoor space. So it's a lot of stuff. So we're very excited about getting to do that with him. But we're ordering a bunch of stuff. We're coordinating furniture and everything else.
And then you add that, and then we've got the lake house install, which is starting this weekend. So lake house is more than on its way. Paint is going up.
we give a lot of sneak peeks on Instagram, but you need to help me like show more sneak peeks on
I know, we're
YouTube
gonna
in
be
our
showing
community.
anything on YouTube, yeah.
Yeah, we'll start trying to include stuff on the community. Let us know. Do you guys use that part? If you're on the Patreon, you're getting lots of behind the scenes. And did you post any from the project last week?
I did. I posted a few pictures. I showed like paint going up, and I showed the design board so they can see how it's coming to life.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun. Super extreme, budget friendly.
Patreon even got to see a small sliver of the closet last week. Remember?
Oh, that's right. Yes. Yeah. So if you're not part of the Patreon, check that out as well. So yeah, in this room, so May decorating for us, it's been a little bit of a transitional period because normally in the house, I don't know if it's because it's summer and I start to want to eat lighter and get ready for the heat here in Atlanta, really especially. You just start to like pare things back. You're paring back your clothing, you're paring back your stuff. And so for me in May, the top thing that I do is I actually just start minimizing stuff. Like stuff just starts going out the door. So right now we're just putting everything in the car and driving it to a project because we just need to get lots of stuff to where it's going. So I've actually restyled because I took some of the items out of here and used them for our upcoming project. But if you guys remember, I gave you a sneak peek, but you need to back up and like really let them see. I realized afterwards that you couldn't really see the table that great, but the leather chairs and the concrete table from the Restoration Hardware outlet have ended up being some of our favorite purchases I think we've ever made in our life. I am so in love with these, and living with them has only made it just...
Those chairs are amazing.
Yeah, oh, and we got a new zebra. It looks like we have the same zebra, but this is actually a new one because the other one went to the bathroom, and then I ordered another one for an upcoming project.
He didn't go to the bathroom.
No, Jack, it didn't go to the bathroom.
Number 1, guys. He'll be right back.
He's having a number 7. You can run for it. That was Landon. Yeah. He's like, it was a number 7. I was like, I don't know what that is, and I don't think I want to know. But yeah, we've been getting in lots of deliveries from CB2. So I think I showed this one on the last video. And then the Architectural Digest book just keeps making its rounds. I keep
moves around.
Purchasing more copies of it. I feel like I never feel like a project is done if I haven't put that book in. There's something about it that's just so classic.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And then I got these little chains from Amazon. It's so good. And then of course, you guys are always asking us about the candles that are going in the house, and we are obsessed. In May, it's like you just want something that captures the feeling of summer. Yeah. It's still cozy, and we're obsessed with the spirituelle. Oh. We cannot stop burning it. It's an obsession. We brought the olive tree, actually. I thought I'd killed it, to be perfectly honest. It needs a lot of sun, and this is one of the only places in the entire house that gets so much sun, which you've seen if you've ever watched some of my videos that I film in the afternoon. I'm like going blind because the sun is just so direct. So this is one of the few places actually where a real olive tree can actually survive. And then, I got these chains. I got another set of the marble chains because I keep giving out my own. Those are off of Amazon. And this vase is from Amazon, and so is the faux greenery. So we just been having a lot of fun. We really have. We've pared back though a lot.
Yeah.
I actually didn't even have cushions in here. I brought these back up because we were getting ready to do our Amazon Live event, and I was like, maybe I should show some of the pillows. Yeah. And now I've left them because I have been enjoying them. But I had just literally stripped everything out of the room. Like it was so bare in here, and I'm like...
So how do you know what to get rid of and how do you know what to keep when it comes? Because I love what you do this time of the year, but I
really go back to a very minimal, almost like an architectural feel to a space. Because an architect generally doesn't want to clutter their work with a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Like for them, an architect feels like their work is best displayed when it doesn't have a bunch of stuff in it because it should speak without things. Like that's when they know they've done a good job with a room. And so, I don't even know if we've even shown them that we brought this sofa in here. Like, it's been a while.
It's been a while.
Since we've been in here. So we brought, this is the Pottery Barn sofa.
We've been filming here a lot, but I don't think we showed that a lot.
Yeah, no. So we brought the Pottery Barn sofa back in because if you remember, we got the new sofas in the big family room in there, and we were going to take this, actually we were going to take it to another project, and at the last minute I was like, you know what? This is everyone's favorite sofa in the entire house. Landon told us that yesterday, our 13-year-old. He said, this is the favorite. And Haley, our 21-year-old, was like, you weren't gonna give away my sofa. She's like, no, you were supposed to save that for me. I'm like, well, they sell more.
Well, we have a client wanting to buy it right now.
Yeah.
Just to get it fast. And the kids were like, no.
Yeah, the kids were like, no, it's just super comfortable to sit on. It's still firm, but it does have really nice clean lines.
Yeah.
And that's what I really like. So I do think that the pillows look really nice. And these are both the ones off of Amazon. So is the olive tree, the little faux olive tree back here. But yeah, I think lightening things up, we're using a lot of the greenery right now that feels summery and light. I have mixed in a little bit of velvet. I think you can still do that with a little bit of the linen. But yeah, May decorating to me is all about just kind of clearing out the rooms. Jack is going to be going to Whole Foods in a bit, so I think I'm gonna get some greenery for this guy. Oh my gosh, I don't think we've shown them the vase that came in.
Oh my god.
Do you guys want to know the funniest story? So, of course, I'm ordering a ton of product right now because I've got all these projects and I just need stuff. So, I actually ordered this vase, I think it's been like 2 months ago at least. And I thought I was ordering a vase like this big, okay? So
let's show you that.
So, I was thinking
10-inch vase.
when we got this huge box, they wouldn't even put it on the steps because our porch wasn't big enough. I was like, what did I order from West Elm that's that big? You back out so they can see.
Let's go widescreen.
I know that I am only 5'1", but I am wearing a 3-inch heel and this thing is huge.
Yeah.
But it did actually look really good with the faux tree in it.
It really did.
It looks amazing with the faux tree in
Yeah.
it. So yeah.
Well, do you remember the time that you thought you ordered a big vase and it came in and it was 3 inches tall?
Yeah, that's how things normally go.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, oh, that would be great. And then it's like this
They
big.
put the vase in the mailbox. I was like, I think
Yeah.
that is what you wanted.
I mean, I usually look at the dimensions, but it was the brand. At West Elm, they sell this Forms brand or something. They're working with an artist directly. And I was like, oh, that's just so beautiful. I don't know why it's so expensive, but it's so pretty. I'm just going to order it.
Well,
and if I don't like it, I'll send it back. That's kind of my mentality. And then I'm like, well, first of all, it's not going back because it's awesome. I mean, come show them how cool it is.
It is really cool.
It's real, too. It's amazing. So, yeah, show them the side, like that sort of texture on
it's
it.
got that cool texture.
Yeah. So, yeah. But we're not going to send it back, even though it was not what I was
I'd
expecting.
have to rent a flatbed truck to get it
Oh,
back.
please. It's not that big. It's not that big. Let's show them the bedroom, though.
Okay.
What we're doing in May for decorating. Okay, you can already see evidence.
Yeah, what's going on here?
Uh-oh, something's going on in the bedroom when the furniture starts leaving. I told you, we're moving everything out. So much stuff is just out. Not out like to the street.
Yeah.
I love the Shagreen. I love this piece. But when you see what I found, this is what happens when I'm shopping for other people's projects.
Yeah.
It's the worst. So this is going to just get relocated to somewhere else, probably in our house. But I do just need a lot of accessories. We have massive projects.
And they're all stacked right on top of each other.
Yeah, so nothing's going to go to waste.
The next few weeks.
I got this one from H&M, if you guys remember, a few weeks ago. And their stuff sells out so fast,
Sells really fast.
So if you see something on H&M Home you like, you just have to order it because
even you try to go back sometimes and order like a second for someone else and they're gone.
they're gone. Yeah, so it's a little bit frustrating, but they do have good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, which they would have seen, if you watched the last video, you would have seen some of the new stuff that I got at H&M Home after this. And when I checked yesterday, there was still some of that available. So,
Okay.
yeah. Okay, come on in. We don't normally, I was going to say, we don't normally invite people into our bedroom, but I'm like, nah, actually we do this all the time. I wanted to take just a moment and thank our video sponsor for today, which is Brightland. Brightland is an absolutely incredible female-founded olive oil company where all of the oils are consciously made on California farms. All of their products are made with integrity, awareness, and quality, and I am so excited to get to test these out with you because I'm Greek and I've always grown up knowing from my mom that olive oil was essential to life. Olive oil for our family was always something that was really, really important. My mom had always taught me from the time I was little that the kind of olive oil that you use really makes a difference in your recipes. It really elevates an everyday meal to something that's truly gourmet, and having a high quality olive oil is really important. I love the fact that Brightland gives me peace of mind. I know that these products are 100% olive oil. Quality is a really big deal. Brightland makes sure that you only get 100% olive oil. There's nothing added. You're not gonna have rancid bits added in. I know that sounds disgusting, but these are the kinds of things that you really have to watch out for when you're purchasing your olive oil. So we're gonna have a little bit of fun today. We're gonna have a little snack and we're gonna make some meals with the olive oil. Brightland has some truly delicious products available and they're offering my followers 10% off through my link. All right, well, I have gotten the baguette all sliced up that Jack brought home. Hi.
Hello.
Thanks for bringing home the baguette, and I think it's off camera. There's a whole slew of bags.
Yes, there are.
For us to make some dinner.
This looks good already.
Isn't it so pretty?
Yes.
I want to try to take some of the baguette and taste test these olive oils.
Ooh.
Here, you take a piece.
Okay.
You can probably take a smaller piece. This one on the end is Awake for cozy days and slow nights. So let's test that one out. Isn't this so fun?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
That's really good olive oil.
Mm-hmm. This one is Alive for verve. You say verve or verva? Verve?
I don't know, verve?
For verve and vibrancy.
Ooh, I need vibrancy.
It's so nice, isn't it?
Ooh. That is nice. It's like really just vibrant.
Mm-hmm.
Like fresh.
It's like a little bit sharp, but you can taste the difference. Like one's a little bit fruitier and the other one's just a little bit sharper.
Yeah, you can taste the difference.
That's amazing.
It really is. What
I'm
is this
excited
one?
about this one. This one is I was so excited. I'm like, I can't wait to eat it. It's the 100% basil. It's called Arise.
Ooh.
For lush and verdant feasts. That is.
Yeah. Wow. This is so much fun.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
We're definitely going to be testing out our own link, our own code for this, aren't we?
Yeah, this is fun.
Yeah. So make sure you guys check out the link down below in the show notes, and we will meet you back here in just a bit because we're going to get some dinner started as well. And now try out all our olive oils.
I know.
Yes. It's actually suddenly got really dark.
Really dark.
Do I need to turn the lights on?
Just a bit.
Do I need to turn the lights on?
No, you're good.
Oh, okay. Jack doesn't like the lights to be on. All natural light. I'm like, okay, but then our faces are dark. But anyways, we pulled the bookshelves. If you remember, many moons ago, I gave you a tour of the before of the closet, and I showed you I was using the IKEA Billy bookcase for holding shoes. Jack wanted to leave them here, and I'm like, it's not gonna happen.
Well, a few weeks ago we had to pull everything out.
And it was instant. We literally, the painter showed up. First it was the electrician, and then the painter came early.
Yeah.
So we were just trying to get everything out really fast. So we pulled these out, and Jack was like, oh, but they look good there. We should leave them. And I'm like, no, I can't. I don't like to have that much stuff in my rooms. I just start to feel cluttered and kind of just, I don't know. I like to have breathing room.
Yeah.
So,
But these were great, by the way. If you do need a solution for your closet.
well, you have to not have a very big shoe. I'm just being honest.
Yeah, you have tiny feet.
I wear a 7 or a 30. That's a 37 European sizes.
That's true.
So
if you're
yeah,
a 10 or 11
your
or
shoes
something.
would hang over this.
Yeah.
Even yours don't fit on
Oh,
there.
that's true.
So
But anyway, they are good for other things besides just books.
yeah, no, bags look really cute displayed on it, and yeah. So yeah, these are going out. And then this is one of the fake trees that came in, and I needed your help to bring that pot in here.
The big one?
Yeah, because I was
all
thinking
pots.
we might try that one or maybe one of the other pots with it. But this is a faux fig tree. If you saw the saga, was it like 2 weeks ago? We were talking about the fig tree. You guys are awesome. I love
Oh gosh, they
how
jumped all over
so
it.
many of you wrote in. You guys were saying that it was overwatered, which is why all the leaves had turned brown. I don't think it was overwatered because no plant has ever been overwatered.
No plant of mine has ever said that.
Said no plant ever. I think what it was is that it wasn't draining properly. So it was just, the water was
And
actually
it wasn't
just
getting
sitting.
good sun either.
And it's, you can tell how dark it is in here. I hope I'm not going to regret this later.
No, it's good right now.
Okay, it's so dark in here right now. There's not enough sun. So if you have a fig tree, a real one, you gotta have a lot of sun. The ones that we have that are near big, gigantic windows are doing great.
Yeah.
And then we water them once a week.
Yep.
But this is an incredible faux fig that came off of Amazon. And I think it looks really good. Yeah, and then more greenery. You guys know we love to bring in greenery. So I had Jack clip a little bit. These are oak, aren't they?
I think so.
Okay. We just have a bunch of stuff in bloom in the yard. But let's stop talking about the tree and let's talk about what did come in our house. Here, you sit there so you can show them.
Right.
We got these nightstands. I got these off of Amazon. I can see my little cord. Hopefully that's not too, like, human. We got these actually off of Amazon and you just push. And I love the fact, one of the things that I love about this one over the RH one is that my oils can sit upright in here. Because they were always spilling in the other drawer.
Yeah.
Because the drawer, even though it looks deeper,
It wasn't.
it wasn't
You had to
deeper.
lay everything on its side.
Yeah.
Which is really-
So, and then on the bed, oh my gosh, look at what I got. First of all, I'm so annoyed because H&M has this gorgeous coverlet. It's beautiful. And it's sold out. Yeah.
This thing's amazing.
I love it.
Never-
I've pared the bed back so much this month. That's what you can just feel like everything's leaving. We're moving out.
It feels so fresh.
It does.
the
Like
bedding
I want it
feels
to feel
fresh.
light. I've got the linen from H&M and actually the sheets from Bowl and Branch. They are so soft. But I got this beautiful pillow. This is a boucle pillow. Because the one I had, I missed, because I pared everything back. We didn't have the big blankets and stuff on the bed anymore. But it felt like too naked and too lonely. So, yeah.
Yeah, there wasn't. We both walked in and we're like, oh.
Just felt like I was missing something. So I got my pillows in the boucle from CB2. So I think now's a good time to lighten up the rest of your fabrics. You can still use velvet, like the chair. You can definitely still have velvet in your home year-round, and even wool. I have the alpaca wool blanket. I think it's actually sold out when I looked, but it's from Bowl and Branch, from when they did the little collaboration with us. So yeah, these things do tend to sell out.
Yeah, they do.
I love it though. I love it. And you can still have wool and velvet even in the summer, but it's nice to just kind of pair everything else around it kind of back.
Yeah. You know what else I noticed that you do? I just now noticed.
What?
It makes a huge difference. You do, during the winter, you do a really tight bed. Like everything's
Yes.
firmly, like everything's perfect in its place.
Yeah.
And this time of the year,
Yeah, it's
you have this much more relaxed, loose.
Yes.
It feels like when you see those resorts like in the Maldives and those places where
Yeah.
it's just like rich linen.
Yeah.
And that's what this feels like.
Yeah, like we know that we're not in the Maldives, but I wouldn't redesign the whole house. Like I think a lot of times people think decorating for May means everything has to look like it's from the beach.
Right.
But we can take a little bit of those styling tips and use them in our homes no matter where we are in the world.
It just feels more relaxed. It's awesome.
Yeah, and then I actually cleared out a lot out of this cabinet over here. You can stay there and probably see better, don't you think?
Okay, yeah, probably.
Yeah, so, I got this new vase. Actually, it's funny because clients become really close friends because we end up working on quite a few projects with them. So that was actually a gift for when we had our closing for the house that we made over last week. Yeah, so in the last video when I showed the bedroom, I had a lot more stuff in here. I just started taking a lot of that out too. So it's really just bringing a lot of my favorite things in, and even over here I'm like, I'm not gonna leave that much stuff sitting there.
Yeah, you're gonna
I
change
can
that
tell
soon, aren't you?
when Jack has been in the room because there's all these candles out.
Yeah, it's true.
And see, I don't leave them out normally. What I do is I actually put them away so that I don't see them.
Well, what I do a lot of
unless
times...
I'm burning them, obviously. But.
What I do a lot of times at night before we go to bed is I'll come in here and light one so the room smells fresh when you come in here.
Yeah, yeah. And then I'm like, okay, but I don't want to look at it.
Yeah, exactly.
Just sometimes I want to see them, and sometimes I just want to keep as little out as possible.
Yeah.
Let's go finish dinner.
Doing, yeah.
Okay, let's go. All right, I am so excited because I've been snacking on that bread and that olive oil, and I am dying to put it into some more recipes. And I thought, well, if we're gonna test this out, let's test it out in the most ultimate way. And I'm gonna see if this olive oil is any good, because we're gonna try it in a Greek salad. I grew up with literally both my parents are Greek, their parents are Greek. Half of their parents came directly from Greece, and then the other half were born here. So we have a very long lineage of Greeks, and the Greek salad is kind of sacred. So I thought it'd be really fun to show you how I make the Greek salad, and then a couple little extra things that you can add in to make it pretty and to kind of spice it up a little bit. But don't tell my mom that I said that, because my mom would not approve of spicing it up. Or I'd have to sneak it in. So we're starting off with some gorgeous, look at these heirloom tomatoes. I've got one of the cucumbers. I've got some shallots. Can you tell we take our Kalamata olives very seriously around here? I will say though that I think my mom would actually die if she realized that I am using vegan feta, but I do actually want to eat this, so without dying. So yes, normally though, please use a really nice high quality feta if you can. But yeah, I'm going to slice with my little mandolin to get the shallots nice and thin. And we're gonna get some slices of cucumber going. And it's really simple actually to make this. All right, well, thanks to our mandolin, we have perfectly sliced cucumbers and gorgeously sliced shallots. So I'm gonna set these aside for a minute, and I'm going to hand slice these heirloom tomatoes. They really are beautiful, aren't they? Very fancy.
Yeah.
Have a base of tomatoes, and then we're going to take these cucumbers and put them right over. It's definitely meant to be kind of messy. This is not meant to be one of those things that's like overly styled. Some Kalamata. Then I need to get the feta in here. I'm still a little bit bummed. This feta it tastes pretty good, but it definitely isn't as pretty or as crumbly as the real deal. So next up, we're going to add some balsamic vinegar and just pour it over until every little bit kind of has some balsamic on it. Then Jack decided on the awake.
Yes.
I don't have a recipe. You just pour it over. That's all I got. And then you take the olive oil and you're gonna just kind of drizzle that over the top as well. And the reason we're making this before we make the rest of the food is that my mom swears that if you make it first, oops, as I catch on the thing, like, she swears that if you salt it first, that it will taste even better. And I think that she probably knows what she's talking about.
I think so.
So we're gonna salt it and then just let it kind of sit and marinate a little bit. I always like to do a little bit of dried oregano, and you don't want to be too stingy. Just kind of rub it through your fingers.
You said a little bit and you're like, oh.
You just rub it through your fingers and it releases the fragrance as you put it onto your salad. I thought that it'd be really pretty to take some toasted pine nuts, because this guy always likes it when I add a little bit of crunch in there. So I'm gonna add a little bit of the toasted pine nuts and a little bit of coriander seed just to give it kind of a little bit of a kick. Okay, so next up we've got the garlicky pan-seared shrimp. I'm actually gonna make the dessert first, I think, because
I like the way you think.
We're out of the Staub cookbook, and they've got the shrimp and the strawberry crumble with oats and hazelnuts, but it needs to sit and marinate a little bit. So actually I'm gonna make this first so it can sit and get all yummy with the sugars. But I'm actually substituting blackberries and blueberries for the strawberries because I like the way it looks and the way it tastes.
I'm in charge of beverages today, so I've got a white wine for us adults. And then for the kids, I've got these amazing grapefruit peach sparkling spring waters, which sound amazing. So I can't wait to put these in these glasses. They're gonna love this little treat. All right, don't tell Valentina, but I'm gonna drink from this last little sip from the can and make sure this is okay for the kids. Just truly watching out for them. That is absolutely amazing. So if you haven't had it before, make sure you do it. It's Blue Springs Grapefruit Peach. Oh, it's so good.
Jack very sweetly bought me some roses at the grocery store. So I want to keep them low because we want to be able to see each other. And so I'm just going to cut them pretty short. I think sometimes we worry that it has to be fancy, and just like that, we have a gorgeous low bouquet for the table, and it's gonna be perfect. And it's time to eat. That salad has been marinating for about 40 minutes.
Ooh.
And look at the shrimp. And then we still have our baguette. And I know the kids will still want to nibble on the charcuterie, but I've got to show you the dessert. That is dessert. Can you see it?
Whoa.
So this took us, what do you think? 5 minutes
at the most? Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm gonna put some candlelight on here. Just some quick little candlelight, and you know, it's just a fun way to treat everybody. And just to have something really nice. Thank you to Brightland for not only sponsoring today's video, but also sending us these amazing olive oils, which are, they are literally amazing.
I know.
I'm actually blown away by
They're
this.
gonna stay on.
This is gonna be like a regular thing for us.
Yeah, because those are amazing.
That was amazing. And now I'm interested to see some of the other flavors.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna have some fun with that. So make sure you check out my link because you will love this. And also, it's Friday, and we wanted to give you your little PDF/task list. So a couple of things that we think you should definitely be doing over the weekend. Definitely get yourself one of these cookbooks and try out the recipes in this. It is amazing. One of the things that I also realized is that my scissors were a little bit clunky. So while I was standing here, I got on Amazon and ordered some little herb clippers. Because on the list for us for the weekend is to go out and to actually plant some herbs. This is the perfect time of year. We are finally past the frost, and most of us should be. So we're gonna get out there, plant some herbs. So if you wanna join us, we would love that. And I definitely want some cute little scissors to be able to trim them when we come and we cook. So one of my other favorite things to do over the weekend is to just carve out a little bit of that me time. I think it's so important to revive us. And I have got my copy of For the Love of White sitting out, and I'm very excited about thumbing through that. It just always seems like this time of year, I just love white and light and lightening things up. Of course, I have a little bit of my edgy black, but if you'd like to have the PDF, you could just look down below in the show notes. It's a free PDF, and you just click on the link and it will take you to where you need to go. And yeah, I hope you guys had fun. This was such a wonderful vlog, and yeah, we always enjoy when you guys stop by. So I hope you have a wonderful evening. We're gonna dim the lights and sit with our kids and have a wonderful evening, and I hope that you guys have a wonderful day as well, and we will see you in the next one. Oh, and don't forget to hit subscribe because we love it when you do that. We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.